Hello everybody, welcome back. We are back, and we're gonna get right to it. Let's put the music down a little tiny bit, because it's blasting in my ears. Alright, besides that, I hope everybody's doing good. We're gonna do about an hour worth of work today. It's primarily gonna be Adobe Animate Day, and if we have to go to Aseprite, we'll go to Aseprite. Alright, so stand by. Let's just do our patented test swatches, do 2 test swatches, then we'll go from there. Also, in regards to yesterday's stream, I went a little bit more in depth into using work to calculate distances between place to place in Golden Sun 1. Kind of fucked up a little bit because I was using visual scaling, which is not good because Golden Sun is very compressed, so the scale is small. We could assume like Angara is massive, just because going off of the NPCs stating that it takes them days to go from place to place. So I was able to do some funky math, probably not 100% accurate, but I feel it's more realistic if we make Angara, or just the Golden Sun, we'll make Angara and Gondolin 5 times bigger. So I did have some notes. We'll go over it while we watch the movie. Okay, let me just read my notes real quick. Okay, let's see. Because the big thing is, Golden Sun's world is heavily compressed, so the game lets you walk from like Vale to Vault in a minute, probably even less than a minute. So one could argue that Vault would be like a few hundred meters away. Obviously, the mountains are enormous. We already know that, but the game makes it seem like it's not a short walk, but it's a relatively significant distance. But if it was IRL, it'd probably take a long ass time to get from Biblin all the way to Emil. So I did do some math. We can go over some stuff later, but going off my own personal math, using what was it? Time equals distance divided by walking speed, because our walking speed for a normal person should be 3 miles per hour. Hell, I would even say 5 miles per hour. I could argue, personally, I would say from Vale to Vault is probably at least 12 to 18 kilometers away. It's a short walk, probably be like a 30-minute walk. It's we'll use Vale as a point of reference, but we can do all the fun math later. So what I have, doing my own personal math, Vale to Vault is about 12 to 18 kilometers. Vale to Biblin, I would argue, is at least 70, maybe even 90, just because you got to factor in Goma Cave. But we can do all that stuff later. Let's focus more so on this. I spent an hour actually doing this last night after I finished the stream. I like doing actual military work for once. For those curious, I'm a Cav Scout, so I kind of have to know terrain and read maps. For now, until I go officer. So I'm not seeing anything too crazy. Everything looks like it's good. The reason why we do these watches is just to make sure no layers got screwed up, no keyframes are in the wrong position. Everything is looking fine for the most part. So I think we're gonna stop after this rewatch. I'm still gonna say that Golden Sun's adventure probably it's a 6-month journey, probably 8. I'm thinking about doing something. I just don't know if I can do it. It's still so rude. Oh, fuck. I was supposed to get snow. That's fine. We can get it later. Okay. Death gets sniped again. Okay. What do we want to do here? Let's give them a couple of frames. We'll have them both cast and collapse. Oh, I'm also giving myself probably like an hour of screen time tonight. Again, I do apologize. I haven't been able to actually do these lengthy streams. It's more so I've been working on my drift car, so my days have been like pretty busy. I just get back at night, so I haven't gotten the chance to work on the lore stuff. The audio is done, but I just gotta find time to do the subtitles, which is like the longest part of it. In this, by next week before I head back, I'll have a little bit more time. So just be patient with me. We'll get stuff done. We shouldn't rush things. All right. We're just onioning just to make sure we get this lined up. All right. Save it. Now we do the same thing for Mia. Also, remember, if you're taking up a project like this, just know that you only have about 16,000 frames to work with. As soon as you get to frame 16,000, that's it. You can't add it in. You can't add any more symbols. All right. Modify this. Transform. All right. Save it. Okay, cool. Now we get the orbs. We'll do you first, because this is right here. Copy this. We're gonna go to, I loaded up Elemental from here. Again, this project is kind of glitched because of a certain effect earlier that kind of made things super complicated. So this whole entire project is kind of glitched. So I'm very limited in what I can and can't do for now. Which really does suck, but it is where it is. So I gotta be careful. There we go. Now we just grab Mia's. Copy this. And this is the layer that's kind of screwed up, so we have to pay a close attention to this one. Okay. Let's give this a couple extra frames, then we'll have them both collapse. The fuck? Oh. That should be good. I use manual saving just because auto saving is pretty busted in this program. Don't drink unless you're my age. I actually gotta cut back on this because I'm about to go back to work soon. Can't be going. We can't go to formation drunk. Okay. Uh, this should be relatively easy. Oh shit. Paste. Horizontal. Excuse me. Turn this off. Grab Mia's. Copy this. Paste. Flip. Transform. Flip horizontal. Alright, let's watch the movie. Then after that, we're gonna go to Elemental and just polish some things up. I'm trying not to go to Aseprite tonight. I'm really trying not to, but I know I have to. You have to be in the right mindset because Aseprite is very tedious. You can mess up so fast and put yourself in a rabbit hole, but Aseprite is your primary engine when you're doing stuff like this. It's where the magic happens, so you have to have a lot of patience. The way I tell people when I'm telling them I'm doing this, you need to have a lot of patience, don't have a care in the world, have a nice day, make sure nothing's stressing you out, because you're sure the hell gonna be stressed out as soon as you start working on this. Especially when you have to deal with characters like me and Minority. Who knew dresses could be so complex? The scene is semi-symbolic because Minardi, during when they first started fighting, was looking down on Mia, and now Mia's looking down on her. Very symbolic. We're gonna do 2 rewatches, then we'll continue working. And again, these fights, they can be so much more elaborate. It's just I can't really do what I had planned unless I start a new project up, and I'm not trying to do that right now. This is fine. It's what it is. And the fact that I messed up and it kind of corrupted a lot of stuff. Be very wary of ActionScript 2.0 effects because they're not going to be compatible with newer versions of Animate. We need to add more frames to that. It's not bad, just really fast. Let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. we're approaching the middle of this project. So I technically need to just go in for a while until we reach the point of no return. But do I really want to cuck Isaac? I already did it once. I did it once because I was afraid of certain crashes back then. So Isaac, Garen, and Ivan versus Satoros was very watered down. It didn't live up to its full potential because I was afraid to take chances because of Adobe Animate crashing. Because Adobe Animate did a very bad crash, which destroyed a project nearly at the end of it. I figured out why it happens because of an ActionScript 2.0 effect being read as corrupted. So Adobe Animate is doing, instead of doing the smart thing and just saying, hey, you can't use this effect, it viewed the entire project as corrupt and kamikazed everything. And it was like, oh my god. So this is why I didn't want to take any chances. So that happened during Isaac Garrett versus Isaac Garrett and I versus Tora. So that fight unfortunately did suffer. So I shouldn't cook Isaac. He should finish strong. All right. I kind of made her front sprite so much better. It's once you're finally done with something, you start looking at the most randomest things, and it's just be like, damn, I could have just made this so much better. I know I'm covering it, but Minority got hit by an icicle. Okay. And you'll know a symbol's corrupted because your symbol will be replaced by a white circle. That's the beginning of the end. You got to figure out what's going on ASAP, or else your entire project is like cooked. Okay. I think them falling at the same time is fine. It's now, what do we want to do? They both collapsed. We can both have them stand up again. That should be fine. Okay. Oh, yes. You're gonna hear my dog barking in the background. So don't mind the massive woofs. He's a big boy. Okay. No. I am bugging right now. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, there we go. I gotta really think about this because right now we're at 7,500 frames. I can end the fight right now, or I can say, fuck it, we're just gonna go keep on going. We'll save Isaac's section for the next portion of the project. Because this project's already corrupted. It is. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, it's really watered down how I normally do things. Fuck it. We'll make this one final desperate haha until we wrap it up. Okay, fuck it. We will. What do I want to do here? Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it funny. Let's have them both stand up again. We'll have Mia dash, and Menard's gonna kick the living daylights out of her. No, we'll have Mia get up. Mia will get up first. No, we don't even need to do. We could just have her just go up her dash. Words, what are they? We'd have her dash from crouch. Copy this. All right, we're taking the fight back to. We're taking the fight to Mercury Lighthouse now. We're gonna do some shit here. So Mia's gonna get first. We're gonna paste this right here. Flip horizontal. Get rid of this. Get rid of this swing because we're at another one. Mia's low profiled. The fuck? Insert a keyframe. So we'll quickly go over tweening one more time because we always have to do that whenever we're doing shit like this. So what we want to do is move one symbol from point A to point B. We add a tween / classic ease in order to make it a little bit better. Because if you don't add ease to this, it's gonna be like we'll move this B all the way over here. This is where I want B to end. Here's starting point of A. Here's starting point of A and B. So I want this to be a swift motion instead of her just teleporting like that. So we need to add ease to this. You have numerous options. You can do a classic ease, which is relatively easy. You just right click and anywhere in between point A and point B, and it's the first option. That's how classic Sonic moves, from left to right in a simple motion. I personally like using ease in and out. But in this situation, we can use a classic ease because she's only moving like a couple of inches. So right click and create classic tween. Right there. So what we're going to do is have Minardi just kick the living daylights out of her. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. I have not even looked at the elemental folder yet. You know, it would be very bad if that file, FLA file takes so long to load up. It'd be some shit if I didn't even use it. Okay. Golden Sun. Antagonist. Minority. I'm really thinking about this right now. Okay, fuck it. So as soon as Mia dashes, Minardi's gonna get up right here, blank keyframe. What? Oh. Okay, so adding symbols. It's not as easy as just dragging them into the timeline. Don't normally the free transform should show up, but it did not show up here for some weird reason. So let's pretend free transform showed up. Don't use free transform, or else your sprites are be very blurry and very messed up. We gotta turn this into a symbol. But before we do that, we have to trace this into a. We gotta make this into a bitmap and tracement. Trace it. Words. It's probably gonna be a relatively short one. I am getting kind of tired. Back in my day, I used to be able to just game till like 4 o'clock in the morning, or even just stay up. Nowadays, I'm old as fuck, and I barely even stay up. So besides me yapping, so click modify, bitmap, trace bitmap, color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixel, corner threshold many corners, curve fit pixels. Again, the pop-up that shows up will be trace bitmap. Color threshold, have it set on 1, minimum area, set it on 1 pixels, corner threshold, set it on many corners, curve fit, set it on pixels. Click OK. Press F8 on your keyboard. This is converted to a symbol. Call it whatever you want to call it. Call this minority kick. Make sure the type's on graphic. Now you're good. This could have been a lot better. What do I want to do here? Because Mia's gonna be right here. I gotta resize you. This should be 130, 197. $130, $197. I need the hit spark. I could have made her life a lot longer. I'm looking for a specific hitbox. Hit spark. Words are hard when you're under the influence of something. If anyone's good. We'll use 43. Fuck. No, it's not. It's not. It's not the time for that tonight. I'm trying to have a nice, chill stream. We aren't doing. Let's not do vocals tonight. Oh, stereotypes. Huh? Oh, fuck. Main keyframe. Drag the hip spark right on top of Mia. Damn. Let's turn this into a graphic so we can actually see where this stops and where this ends. Right there. Right click. Blank keyframe. Make this a little bit more massive. Damn. I felt that. We'll turn this into a movie clip. I like that. So right here, what do I want Mia to do? Hmm. Oh. Okay, I got something. So right here, we'll have to do it very quick. So she gets kicked right here. We'll give it a couple frames for the impact. Insert keyframe. No, paste. If you're not using a layer, lock it up. Okay, insert keyframe. Have Mia go right here. Turn her around. There we go. All right. You know what? Fuck it. We'll have Menard be confident one more time. Okay. I think they're a little bit too... Wait a minute. There we go. Brain fog. Sure. We'll have the repeat. Okay. So same thing we did earlier, modify, bitmap, trace bitmap. Corner threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixel, corner threshold many corners, curve fit pixels. Okay. Minority. Stop. I think it was 197 by 137 or some shit like that. Oh, the true salty theme. It's a little bit too tall. And we'll have you doing the monologue again, and something stupid's gonna happen. Then you're gonna get knocked out. It's gonna be a smorgasbord of just like shenanigans happening until we end this fight. The fuck? Uh-oh. No. Okay, let's save this. Okay, that was terrifying. Mm. All right, sure, why not? Did I copy this? I did. Oh, this is all Kingdom Hearts music coming up. I don't want to do that. All right, so we'll listen to Golden Sun music before we wrap this up for tonight. Oh, fuck it. Pause and Chalice it is. Please work. Please work. Please work. But it's not happening now. I don't get it. I'm assuming this might take. Who knows? I give up at this point. So, as mentioned before, the project was corrupted because of effect that kept on link somehow, some way pasting itself into other effects. We got rid of that set effect. It was deleted from the project, but somehow, some way, remnants of it would make it into other effects. But I don't know. I think we're good now. It's not a bad theme. It's not a bad theme, but it leaves a lot to be desired. Damn. Damn. Doesn't try to go that high. The fuck? Okay. I gotta see where the fuck this ends. Why is that going all the way over there? Okay. This could be a very funny gag. I think it's gonna be funny. Copy. Alright. I've had enough of you two. Your battle theme was a lot better than your actual theme. I don't mind this battle theme. This battle theme, it's good. Just the people that it's attached to is not so good, in my opinion. Alright, we'll do like a few more minutes and we'll start wrapping things up. Paste this. We'll turn off onioning. Modify this. Oh. Flip horizontal. We're going to turn this off. Keyframe. Damn. And we'll just have her falling down, just like, I'm just done now. Okay. Okay, let's watch. And as usual, remember, the longer your project goes, the longer it takes for a movie to actually play. So we're about a little bit past 7,500 frames, so we're like a little less than halfway done. We're halfway before we get to the point of no return, Event Horizon. Point of no going back. I'll need to get Twinkle back. Remember, the speed lines are to simulate them falling down. So far, so good. Nothing too crazy is happening. This looks so crazy. Must actually get the jump scare on. Damn. Okay. Shit. She just. Damn, Minardi. So here's the problem. Let's move this. Give Minardi at least 5 frames. Cause she just it has to be fast, but not like that fast. That should be good. Hit spark is good, but we need something to make it give it a little tiny bit more oomph. No, that would have been bad. I'd have been so sad. Come on. Come on, Adobe Animate. Don't be that guy. Sometimes it takes a little bit. You just gotta be patient. Don't click out of stuff. Just let it load up, let it do what it wants to do, and we'll go from there. It's not the best program, but it does get the job done. You just gotta give it some love and just be patient. It's all gonna work out in the end. If it doesn't work out, just be very salty. Just give me a minute. Damn. That's not a good sign. That's why we do panic saves just in case, but I'm not gonna fuck around and find out, so I'm gonna just leave it alone. So, anyways, good stuff, everybody. As soon as that loads up, I'll figure out what I need to do with it later. Wait, no, false alarm. We're good. We'll do like another 5 minutes. We're good. Damn, that was quick. Ah. All right, we'll do the fire effect and we'll start wrapping it up. That was good. Good timing. I didn't want to take any chances with this because you just never know. So say that's saved. Sure, let's do it. We'll give Minority fucking kick. Let's go. So this is. So it'd have to go above it. Fucking kid. Okay, but why though? Wait, what? All right, you're bugging. What the actual fuck? All right, free transformers bugged. Free transformers actually bugged. What? Alright, we're not gonna use Falcon Kick after all. I've never seen that happen before, so we're not gonna even take any chances here. Okay. That looks cool. I can fucks with that. As long as it gives like her kick a little bit more emphasis, I'm totally fine with it. Damn. Yeah, the same thing's happening. Well, that's plenty of oomph. Let's just fix the effect a little bit. All right, let's watch it. If anything, I'll turn this into a screen later. All right, let's do one more rewatch. Yeah, we'll wrap it up for tonight. Let's give it a sec. That's why. Why is that all the way over there? Hold on. I did not move that. So we could have used Falcon Cake. Damn. Holy shit. Lee. All right, Mia just got the living daylights kicked out of her. Which makes sense. Minardi's still... She's her, but she's still pretty powerful. Yeah, this can work. All right, damn. Do I want to get the aura while I'm here? Do I want to do it? We'll just look at what we have. Just paying attention just to make sure there's no if nothing is like screwed up. I'm probably gonna reduce the frames on that one. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I do like how email came out though. I do like it. I couldn't make it 100% accurate, but it's a thought that counts. I'll have to slow it down by a lot, but it's all good. That I'm not worried about. Like this can all get slowed down. Like that's fine. So now let's just make sure. What? Come on. Why? You have to have the patience of a saint sometimes. You really do. You really, really do have to have the patience of a saint. But yeah, it's not. I'm not crying over spilled milk. This is just something I just probably do off screen. So let's not tempt fate. So, anyways, good shit, everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, good shit to you. Dislike it if you want to dislike it. That'll show me areas I need to improve on. Like it if you like it. If you have any suggestions, don't be afraid to leave it in the comments section. And if you have any questions, I know I'm not the best at explaining stuff via stream because I'm usually cannot speak English or I'm intoxicated. But if you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I'll take it. I'll answer to the best of my abilities. But besides that, enjoy the VOD. I'll be back again tomorrow. Bear with me. I'll be here until the second that I'm back at the barracks. All right, guys, have a good one, and we'll talk later. Bye-bye.